Here is the saw blade. So it's got some surface rust, no pitting, so it's in good condition really. It's got its optional handle which can be placed on the end or here. Remember, this is a one man or one person 4-foot crosscut saw. So here's the teeth. Really deep gullets there. So really this is for greenwood. This is where the handle that is missing needs to be fitted. So you can see a shadow of the old handle. So there's an interesting shape there. I don't think I can replicate that because I've looked online and I haven't seen anything with this shape on it. It's got 3 holes in it where bolts were, but I might upgrade that to 4 because all the patterns I've been looking at have 4 bolts. And I need to get those bolts as well. First thing I'm going to do is treat the corrosion, and for that I'm going to be using, which I've used before in previous videos, this rust remover. It works quite well. Right, I'm just going to leave that on there for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then wipe it off. Here is the paper template for the saw handle. So I think it's a good size, but until I make it in 3 dimensions, I'm not quite sure. So I'll get the beech out and convert it, and let's get this cut out. So I found this off-cut of beech. It's actually 24mm thick. So it's about 1 millimetre thinner than I wanted it, but I've just checked my other handsaw and this is 24mm thick, and this is quite a big handsaw, but obviously nowhere near as big as the crosscut saw I've got. So I'm going to go with this. So here is my template. It's nice straight grain. I can't see any defects in this. It's quarter sawn as well, so that's really good, nice and stable. I'm gonna have to give it a slight angle to get it to fit. Ideally I would have done it like that, but I'm now gonna have to do it like this to get it to fit on. And I'm gonna do all this freehand on the bandsaw. I did think about making a template for the router, but I think this is a one-off. So that's it. Let's cut it out. it. Now I'm thinking this is going to be a bit tight. I use this saw because it's got quite a wide set on it. Not quite this, so it's going to be a tight fit. But I think with maybe a hammer I'll be able to get it on. Nearly there. Let me just get my mallet. Here we go. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Wonder if that's so you got the option of having a handle there. It's going to be a heavy saw, but that's what this does. This presses against your hand there, stops the saw dropping. You got a bit of leverage there, so it feels really comfortable. It's quite a bit handle, but it's tiny in comparison to the actual saw, so it's quite comical. Okay, so I've got to do the bolts. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That's the handle on. Just needs a bit of finish on there. After that, I just need to sharpen the teeth and give it a go. So here's the finished saw. Handles on. Got the brass bolts salvaged from another saw. The teeth are now sharp. They've all been sharpened. Cleaned up the handle. That goes in like that. There's a little slot. And you just tighten that down. This is in beech. I think this is ash. So you pull that off. And then you can attach that around this end. If you're using it with two people. So that works well. There's no make on this saw. I bought it from an antique shop in Hereford. But I'll just show you how handy this handle is, because this is quite a heavy saw blade, so you know it'd be quite hard to lift without that extra handle on. But we'll give it a go on something and let's see how sharp I've managed to make these teeth. Right, all I've got is this little bit of apple, so I don't know how much room I'm going to need to do this. I'm only going to take the end off because I do want to keep this piece of wood, but yeah, you can see this is a saw that really lends itself to being used outside where you've got plenty of room. Right. It was a bit of a struggle to get it started. I'm having to stop short here because the actual saw's hitting the wall of the workshop, so workshop's not quite big enough for this saw. It's cutting all right. I mean, it's not a chainsaw, but it's a good workout. You might, I'm going to wax the blade, see if that makes it easier. It's quite a thick cut. Let's see what that's like. I better stop before I saw into my workbench, but it's working quite well. But yeah, first go, not too bad. It's a good workout, I'll tell you that. Anyway, that's it for this video. So, 4-foot crosscut saw, new handle, sharpen and a clean up, and a quick demonstration on how it might be used. So thanks for watching. If you like these sort of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.